Yo guys, what is going on? BDB coming back to you with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be getting into something absolutely crazy. So in NBA 2K21 MYEAM, can you still use Season 1 cards? Now, with that being said, you're going to see a lot of Kareems, you're going to see a lot of Zions, Yao Mings, Magic Johnsons, Luka Doncic, so on and so forth, the dark matter cards. But can Season 1 cards still compete in today's setting? So without further ado, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 300 subscribers. Make sure you like the video as well and go check out my previous videos, including my Galaxy Opal tier list video. Check out my streams every single day, almost except for Sunday, starting at 12 o'clock. With that being said, guys, let's get right into the video, guys. So we're going to be seeing what Season 1 cards can still compete. Guys, by the way, this is also a basically a video for the newer players. So if you are a new player watching this, make sure to use these cards if you want Season 1 cards. Now, I recommend going for the latest season, although if you are somebody that likes the previous cards, you want to test them out, these are the cards to compete within the unlimited setting. Are you going to be able to guard Kareem? Absolutely not. But at the same time, your best bet is to use these cards if you want to play with Season 1 cards. So with that being said, let's get into it. Guys, the starting point guard is going to be this, let me see if I can find him first. This Diamond John Stockton card. Now, I can't remember if he was in Season 1, although I believe he was. 93 overall, point guard John Stockton. He is a glitched player. So what does that mean exactly? Well, he's going to be able to play defense absolutely well. His offense is going to be elite. But the one thing that sets him apart is the dunking ability. He's got like a 95 driving dunk. So he's going to be getting those Showtime animations. Guys, I would recommend badging him out if you want to. Now, that's if you want to play with a Season 1 card. Like I said, I recommend playing with the latest season. Although, if you like the Season 1 cards, John Stockton is your best bet. I don't remember if he comes with gold clamps or not, but if he doesn't, make sure to apply that to him. But again, man, his shot is absolutely elite. He plays lanes very well, and although he's undersized, he's going to be able still to compete. Now, with that being said, let's move into our next option here. Now, for your bench, he was a crazy good card, and DBG was raving about this guy in Season 1, and that is going to be, if I can spell his name right here, no, that's not how you spell it. Forgive me, guys. Darren Williams. Now, with this card, he was absolutely elite for his time, and I'm hoping that you get clamps on him if you want to use him. Again, this card can also play lanes pretty decently. His defense isn't bad, although his offense is where he's going to shine with the Darren Williams base. Very, very solid card. Although I prefer a John Stockton because of his dunking ability, Darren Williams is that step below, and he is going to be a very solid card to compete with in unlimited setting. Moving into the shooting guard, guys. Now, the shooting guard, again, a lot of these, you could debate all these all day, but in my opinion, guys, one of my personal favorite cards, I actually did a video about him, is the Michael Cooper Idols VIP Premium card. Now, he's a shooting guard. He has some of the best animations in the game in terms of the defensive animations. Back in Season 1, although Kawhi is going to out-trump him by a lot. Although, Michael Cooper, his base is so easy to time, and even though he has an 83 ball, he hits from the corners absolutely consistently. Comes with Hall of Fame clamps, and he is more than capable of defending guys at that shooting guard position, even like Malik Sealer or something like that. Now, is he going to have a hard time guarding Magic? Is he going to have a hard time guarding Luka and Kawhi and those type of guys? Probably. But at the same time, man, he doesn't bring a lot on the offensive end, but that defense is where he shines. Plays lanes very, very well as well. Now, going with the shooting guard backup here, we have got another one of my personal favorites, guys, and that is going to be this Doug Christie card from the Playoff Stoppers. He is an absolute madman on the defensive end, and he does bring a little bit more on the offensive end in terms of comparing him to Michael Cooper. He's going to have a better shooting ability, and I do believe he has a better shot, although his defense is a little worse in my opinion. He plays lanes a little bit better than Michael Cooper in my opinion. Although Michael Cooper does have that Hall of Fame clamps badge, and that does set him apart from Doug Christie on the defensive end. But you can switch these guys, it doesn't matter. And like I said, guys, if you also disagree with me, please comment anything down below and tell me where your opinion lies on this lineup for the season 1, guys. So, with that being said, I have Michael Cooper as my starter and Doug Christie as my bench. Like I said, you can flip those or just put anybody else in, but unfortunately, with these guys in the upcoming season 6, season 5, and et cetera, you're gonna have to have clamps, and this is, by the way, guys, this is on current gen, but you have to have clamps at least on gold. Silver, bronze doesn't really cut it. I mean, yes, it helps a tremendous amount, but if you're versing somebody like Zion, you need that gold clamps or at least Hall of Fame clamps in something, guys. All right. Moving on to the small forward position, this is a no-brainer to me, and that is going to be Paul George, if I can find him. Paul George Diamond. He can shoot the ball pretty decent. He can play that power forward position, so if you need to move him to the 4 and play a little small ball, that is fine as well. Guys, Paul George can play lanes exceptionally, great shooting ability, great defensive. He's an all-around solid card, and everybody was raving about this card when he first came out in season 1. And although I do think he's better than Michael Cooper and Doug Christie on offense and defense, he does bring a lot to the table, guys. So with that being said, Paul George is my starting 3. Now, moving on to the backup 3. I do have a guy that is not good defensively, but he can play offense like nobody's business. And that guy is Eric Gordon. Now, with that being said, guys, his defense is pretty bad, okay? Now, if you have to kind of hide him on defense, but at the same time, his shooting ability is shining very, very well. Now, I debated on putting Ray Allen in here for the simple fact his shooting ability, but Eric Gordon brings you more speed, more, the same shooting ability, if not better, and his release is cash. So with that being said, Eric Gordon is on my bench. And like I said, you can flip this if you want. If you need more offense, put in Eric Gordon. If you need more defense, keep Paul George in there. But Paul George, like I said, is by far the best overall so far. But guys, yeah, that is it right there. And Eric Gordon, like I said, offensive monster. Moving on to the power forward position. It's a no-brainer again, and that is going to be the Giannis Antetokounmpo Diamond card, guys. Season 1, he was an absolute monster. Can also play the 4 spot or the 3 spot. You love to see that. Giannis, if you want somebody just to play lanes, he is the guy for you. Now, his defense is probably the best out of all the characters in Season 1, although his offense is subpar. And I will say that because his shooting ability is compromised. Now, if you want somebody to just drop step, if you want somebody to spin, if you want somebody to basically do a hop step into the paint and just dunk it on everybody, this is the Giannis for you. In season one, okay? But guys, I'm telling you, this Giannis card, best defensive animations from the season 1 abilities, or season 1 category. And guys, he is just an absolute monster on the defensive end. Now, like I said, his offensive end is okay, but his defensive end, that's where he's going to shine. Backup 4. This was also a debatable one, but you can also put in Boris Diaw, but my personal favorite is Bailey Howell. Although I don't remember exactly, I think he comes with bronze clamps, if I'm not mistaken. But guys, he can play a little defense. He's got good length. He can also play that 3 spot. Like I said, if you want to, I prefer him at the 4. But he is a T-Mac clone, okay? He can shoot the ball just like T-Mac. Although he has an 83 ball, can shoot the ball relatively well. With an 83 ball, he does have T-Mac base, and that's something that you absolutely love because he's going to be money from the corner. He's going to be money from the side. He's going to be money from the hash. It's going to be money, okay? Although, and he can also play against, I mean, I wouldn't put him up against Zion or anything, but that's a Giannis job. But at the same time, he's going to be giving Giannis a break, and overall, a very, very solid card as well. Center position, guys. You can debate me all day on this, and I don't blame you. This is very much up for grabs, but my starting center is going to be, where is he at? Alonzo Mourning Diamond from Season 1. Again, guys, this card, when he first came out, was going for a buyout, and I absolutely loved the card. Good defense, moderately good offense, although his shooting ability is absolutely terrible. His shot is bad. I don't even know what base it is. But guys, his shot's bad. If you need somebody to play lanes, play the defensive end, he's going to be the card for you. Now, he's going to be matching up with Giannis, and you might need a little bit more shooting. Now, this is very, very comparable because of the power forward and center position. Cannot shoot, although I am thinking defense because of that Zion Williamson card, MJ, etc., etc. You need more defense. But if you need somebody to shoot the lights out, this is what I would recommend. Again, debatable. But let's put in my guy, Kristaps Porzingis. Now, you might be thinking, dude, he's absolutely buns at defense, etc., etc. And yeah, he absolutely is. But if you need somebody with length and who's going to block shots, this is the guy for you, Kristaps Porzingis. He has Kristaps base, which is, he kind of bricks a lot if you're at the three-point shot, but he hits everything from the two. I'm telling you. So if you need to space the floor and Alonzo Mourning and Giannis aren't really doing it for you, play the Kristaps Porzingis card. He will absolutely demolish anybody from the two. Okay, and that's being said right there, because I believe in Kristaps. And his newer cards are absolutely elite, in my opinion, of course. But if you need somebody with that block shots, play a little defense interior, this is the card for you. And he is a lot taller than my guy Alonzo. Okay, guys. So back here are the reserves. Now you can swap these guys any way you want. This is just, in my opinion, some guys that you could put in there, or some, whatever. I mean, you could just put these guys in any position, not any position, but replace them with the position they are. And the first guy is going to be, let's see, that's absolutely buns. Kyrie Irving diamond card, guys. He came out in season 1 and he was an absolute monster. Okay, now he can play. I mean, his defense is comparable, but his offense shines. So you can replace him with D. Will. I would still start John Stockton, considering the fact he is the best point guard for season 1. He was just dominating on the ball, defensive and offensive end. But guys, if you need somebody to bring you a little bit more offense, I'm going to go with Kyrie. I mean, you could debate Kyrie versus Darren Williams all day, although I prefer D. Will. You can also have him as a reserve and just kind of swap him out and just kind of play and see what happens. Moving on to the next reserve, guys. That is going to be I'm kind of biased when it comes to this card, guys. I do like Luis Scola. Now, I've seen that he got a lot of hate back in season 1. DBG was in HTB, and everybody was saying this card was buns. I actually really like the card. Yes, he's small. Yes, he is kind of bad on defense, but his shooting ability is very good. He's an extra body. You can put him instead of Alonzo Mourning, because I want to say he's about the same height. But no, his shooting ability is that much better, and I feel like he hits more consistently from 3 than Kristaps Porzingis. Now, he has a bigger player model, so he's going to be able to get into those lanes a little bit better, play defense on elite players. But at the same time, man, he's not somebody I would put in, but guys, I'm just kind of biased, and I love this card because of his shooting ability. So with that being said, Luis Scola is the next one. And then moving on to the last player. Again, you can debate this all you want. It doesn't matter. But at the same time, guys, I'm going with my guy. Oh, I can't keep doing that. Let's see. I want Patrick Mills. Okay, Patty Mills. Again, one of my personal favorite cards. You can debate him all day. You might not even like him. No clamps, no defense. But you could put him over D. Will. I mean, I really like the card. Great shot, great dribbling, great animations. I mean, if I'm really thinking about it, does he compete with like Magic? No, not Luka, not anybody, not even a CP3 that just came out yesterday. But I mean, I like the card. You can go in and play around with them. But guys, that's going to be the video. I mean, these are the cards, like I said, guys, in season 1. I know it's very, very outdated. But guys, people tune in and they're going to look at every single card. And, they're not going to know really who to pick up. I mean, people in season that they're, kind of tuning into season 1, I mean, it is what it is, guys. I always prefer to pick up the newer cards if you can. But guys, not a lot of people are going to have MT. Not a lot of people are going to be, having the newer cards, and especially the reward cards. But guys, that is going to be the video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys comment anything down below. And I will see you guys in the next one.